Hi there, Mark Anthony here for Sigma TV, and I'm here with Peter Paul, Managing Director for the Netherlands Online Gambling Association. Peter Paul, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And it's always good to be in Malta, and it's good to see you. And thanks for having me in the show.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for making time out of your very busy schedule for me, Peter Paul. I'd like to jump right into it. Peter Paul, what is the current biggest issue in online gambling in the Netherlands?
Well, it's without a doubt the restriction of online gambling advertising. Mm-hmm. So July 1st, a new law will kick in the Netherlands, mm-hmm. the ban on untargeted advertising, which will restrict advertising for licensed companies. We have been warning that this might be on the cards for quite a while, and unfortunately, this is going to happen. There's not much we can do about it now. The only thing we can do is try and make it work, mm-hmm. and make sure that the remaining possibilities to advertise are not, let's say, leading to another flood, which might lead to another ban. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the elaboration, Peter. What would you say is the regulation of online gambling in the Netherlands? Is it a success, or would you say rather not?
I'm positive, and all in all, I think it's a success. Mm-hmm. The Netherlands has one of the strictest regulation systems, with a lot of attention and a focus on consumer protection. And I think that's right. I think that's what gambling regulation should be all about. But there are some mistakes that I wish we wouldn't have made. But we made them. Even though that there were examples from other markets that we could have learned from, but we were kind of hard-headed and had to make our own mistakes, I guess. So, but all in all, I would say it's a positive, and we are currently, according to the KSA, which is the regulator in the Netherlands, at 92% channeling, which mm-hmm. is extremely high after 2 years. So,
would you say that there is something that's still worrying you, though, about the Dutch gambling industry, or?
Yes, so it's very much tied to the success of the regulation. What we see currently is that unlicensed operators are not effectively kept out of the Dutch online gambling market. And one of the biggest worries that I see is that, big companies like big tech, like Google, are still allowing companies that don't have a license to target Dutch consumers to basically buy advertising at Google. So if you do a Google search in the Netherlands with a typical Dutch search term like online slot machine, which would be online gokkast in Dutch, you end up with a number of paid search results, and 2 out of 6 will take you to a illegal website. So that is something that keeps me awake at night.
I see. So what would you suggest, or what would you think is the way around it?
Basically, we call on Google. So if they're watching, Google, hello, just join the fight against illegal gambling, because the only way we can make this market really work, and it goes for other markets as well, but is by closing the tap where consumers are leaking away to the gray and black market, and it's the only way to protect consumers, really.
One last question for you, Paul, Peter. What would do you have, or what would you say is something you'd like to share maybe about Sigma in general from your past experiences?
Yeah, so wherever I go, I run into Sigma, basically. I know Sigma to be one of the bigger conference organizers, and also providers of industry news. So I basically check out all the news that is coming through your channels. And I'm hoping to be visiting one of the Sigma events anytime soon.
Brilliant. I hope to see you in Cyprus. Maybe that would be a next one for you. We'll also be hopefully seeing you in November.
In Malta, right?
Indeed, at the Malta Marina Hub, our new venue down in Marsa. Peter Paul, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you again for coming by.
Likewise. Thanks very much.